plastic. I mean, picture a small or a very
Yeah, it's went up into your
plastic.
sinuses. It's up into
Yeah.
your head, and now they need to go in and do surgery, and he wants to charge you like a half price, but it's still like $1,000 to fix it.
If even that, I mean, the first surgery for the first time, it was 38,000.
You need to. I would not go to him. I would go to the emergency room.
That's what I'm pretty much.
You need
going
to.
with.
I'm being honest, and listen. Hear this. What I'm saying to you. You have a foreign body lodged in your ethmoid sinuses. You need to go to an emergency room and you need to get them to scan it, and they will have to remove that. It is not natural because you were deviated to the right because there was something about the way that your nose broke. Did you fall, like have a face injury where you fell and got hit by something on this side of your face?
I had in the summer of 2024 on August 3rd, I had a seizure in the garage and I landed face first.
Face first. That's what I feel like. It's just face first and breaking the nose. But what happened is right at the top where your cartilage meets your nose, it broke and it splintered off a piece of your. So did you fall on the left side? Yeah. Did you fall on the left side?
The left side took the brunt of it, but it was.
But your nose broke to the right, and you have a splinter by your eye socket here, right?
Correct. And they went and supposedly got that one out.
Moved that out, and they fixed it, but then you got a deviated septum, so he put a splint in, and now it's in your sinuses, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So. Yeah, honey, I will go to the hospital. I'm no joking with you. I'm no joking with you.
I'm afraid, so I'm going to go sepsis on it. And it's like,
that's what you should be afraid of. And this isn't fear. You have a foreign body in your sinuses. And when anything gets in the sinuses, what do? They coat it with mucus. You send white blood cells. They try to remove it. They try to break it down. Plastic isn't broken down in the body. You do need to go. And then what happens is this can be a process where they do the surgery and then you actually would probably have to sue the other doctor for reimbursement, but that's down the road and you would win it. And it's not even something you have to worry about right now, but you do need to worry about this pain you're in, sweetheart.
I'm scared. And it's like,
no. Don't be scared. This is nothing to be scared of. The sinuses are easily reachable. It's just, don't be afraid. Be diligent and just get your help. Just don't be afraid.
I have to.
Yeah, you do have to.
I definitely have to.
You definitely have to.
Not only have I heard my grandmother in my dreams going, "You need help."
Did you go to the hospital?
She's going to me. You need help.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be loud and I'm going to be honest. He took advantage of you to charge you that much for what he did. You deserve your money back and you deserve to get treatment for this. Yeah. There's no way somebody should charge you $30,000 for a rhinoplasty or facial reconstruction. I live in California, the capital of plastic surgery in Miami, and we don't charge anything like that. That's incredible what I'm hearing, and it's robbery, literally. But for you right now, the only thing you need to worry about is this is real. I can feel your pain going up into your head. I can feel it right now in my body as I'm reading for you. My energy is connected to you.
It's like even if I push slightly down on the right side of the nose, I can actually stop my airflow because believe it or not, with it being stuck, it's opened up the septum that I can actually almost breathe a little bit better with it being stuck.
But that's not the way to handle it. That's not the way to handle it. Yeah, right. But you just need to go get x-rays immediately because he can say, oh, it traveled, she did something. You need to document this every step, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to document it. So the health issues, do I see another surgery? Yes, ma'am, I do. Do I see it being corrected? Yes, I do. Do I think there's a little bit of a long haul? Yeah, there's a little bit because You have damage, and we do have to learn to live with that. But what he did, we need to get that fixed.
Okay.
Okay?
I genuinely appreciate it.
I genuinely love and appreciate you, Tatiana. And don't be scared. Your grandmother is with you. Your angels are with you. Your Holy Mother is with you. And they're going to guide you through this process every step of the way.
I hope so, because I miss them so much.
They're with you, honey. Just don't doubt that they're with you. That's the greatest thing that we do is doubt our loved ones, angels, and guides.
I know they're there. When I see that cardinal or I see that deer, it's like I know that they're standing right there. Or with my grandfather with the freaking lightning bug, I know that he's there. I know it sounds really stupid, but
No, it doesn't. I mean, they use electromagnetic field, and they use everything that lives in the electromagnetic field to influence us. Everything that we'll watch or listen to. So, all right, Miss Tati, we love you, and just go ahead.
Sunshine.
You're so welcome.
Love you.
All right, peace and blessings, and let us update us as soon as possible, okay?
I will, and then as soon as I get my butt in gear, then I won't do the private with you.
Of course, and I'm always here. Bye, hon.
Thank you, bye.
What a sweetheart. Poor thing. All right, let's go to Miss Anjame. I know she has to get up and go to work. All right, where's Anjame? Oh, Miss Kitty, did you want to go on tonight? I wanted to say something. Let's just give her a minute to say hi, because she's on her break, I believe. Hi, Lisa Lee. Happy to have you in, guys. Did you guys enjoy that beautiful reading? Anjame, there we go. There's my sweet girl. Hello, Miss Anjame.
Hi. Did Kitty want to say anything, or?
I don't know. I just requested. I think she might have just came in for a second in between her shift. She's at work, so I don't know. But go ahead, my dear. Let's go ahead and deal with you, and then we have Miss Cassie next. I'm excited. So tell me, Miss Anjame, how you're doing. And everybody, she's in California with me, and I know she's an Aries too. We have lots of Aries tonight.
Yes. I actually drove by your spot again today.
I love that. One day we'll definitely have some stuff going on. You come.
Yes. Well, I don't have anything. I just really keep coming so I could stay on track. I still feel like I'm, I've been praying every morning, and my patients. So I filled in for another provider recently, and all of them wanted me because I actually sit and talk with people, and I guess the other guy rushes out. So I just feel like I just want to stay on track. So, and then if Aiden has anything for me, that's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say a little prayer and see what comes through. Did you do the 5, the 4, the 99?
The 99.
Perfect. Okay, let's just see what's going on. Holy Father, full of mercy, Holy Mother, full of grace, blessed is the fruit of your union, our Lord Jesus, and by the power of his holy sacrifice, through his atonement of love, may always have his Spirit to be with us. Guide and direct us by your holy angels, and protect us from all seen and unseen dangers in the white light of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to listen first because they're pretty active tonight, and just see what they say, and then we'll move on and see what we need to answer.
Okay.
So Aiden says you're going through a change, and that this change really started at Christmas. And he said, Auntie Anjime, you're not the person that you were. Like the prayers, he said, like you did not pray like this. You didn't sing these songs like you're singing. You're listening to like different kinds of music. Are you listening to like praise and worship music in the car now?
Actually, I just mentioned, yes, I listened to that like in the car with the kids, and then I've been meaning to go back to this album by CeCe Winans. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's like she has a song called Purified. So I've been meaning to start listening to
That's
those songs.
gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, I see your energy shifting from this quick temper. It was like you needed to correct. It was like, it wasn't so much that you did get mad, but like, he says it's not so much that she was angry as it was that she felt the need to correct people.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. The other day, this caregiver made me wait way longer than what I should have. And I was angry at first, but then I switched it and I apologized to her. I said, I didn't mean to get in the way of what you were doing. And she completely shifted too, but that would never happen in the past. I would have been angry because, I have to be on the go. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just fix this right here, right now. Even though I'm not saying that she's right, but I think in that moment, I realized she wants to feel like important and heard. And it doesn't matter for me to say, hey, I need to come in and do what I have to do. So I switched it. And I've been doing that a little bit more where I'm not like, I guess I'm having more empathy. Or if someone's wrong, instead of having that moment, I'm just like, okay, well, it's not that serious. So that's been recent. And yeah, the shift, like the prayers have been different because I think they're more sincere lately. And I just feel the shift. And I'm just like, usually in the past, I'm like, fall off track. So really, I just want to make sure I don't fall off track ever again. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, Aiden is telling me like before when my auntie was mad, she would like discharge it. Like she had to tell somebody about it. She had to let them know. Like she had to argue it. She had to get it out of her. Like she couldn't stand to be angry. She would just like turn red and then burst out. Like it had to come out, be told, be corrected. Like it was just like you couldn't suppress yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And he said now, he's like, instead of her like taking it out on us, like other people, you're taking it out to God. So because you're giving the problems to God, you're actually making space within yourself to receive more empathy, to receive more blessing. He said, it's weird because she would have gotten mad like at this worker, but then you realize, he said, I want her to know that she doesn't have to prove she's the most important person in the room. Everybody there already knows that.
That's what I was feeling. I feel like it was a struggle between who was more important in that moment. Like, because I'm coming in there to do wound care, which is very important, but she was giving a bath. And I think she was taking longer and making me wait to kind of prove that. And that's why in that moment, I saw it for what it was. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to. In the past, I would say, well, this patient needs her wound care, so, this could wait or something. But in that moment, I was like, it's like I felt where she was coming from. Like I felt empathy. And then when I responded her attitude shift because she had it.
You spoke with love. And when you speak with love, it quenches the fire.
Yeah, she was like, because she was coming at me. And then I waited, I did what I had to do, and I told her, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm filling in for this provider, and this is, but I didn't mean to get in the way, and it just ended up with her saying, oh, have a nice day. And then I text the daughter, and she even told me, like, oh, we kind of like your visits more because they're more personal. And I'm like, see how easy it is to just shift that. And then
it was like, but he's saying that this is phenomenal for you because it was like you were proving yourself for a long time. He said there was a point like when my auntie graduated until just like literally so recently, like this just happened for you. Because he said until then she was very much like feeling like she had to prove herself to these older nurses. They were like kind of talking down to you. They would correct you, like repeat you, and you end up having to throw your weight around. And he said he wants you to know that when you're dealing with these like CNAs or the LVNs or the patient care techs, they already know that you're the most important person in the room. They don't have the education, the credentials that you have. They're just barely doing the best they can. And a lot of those women work for a whole lot less money, and they do a whole lot more work without any respect. They don't get respected by the patient. They're not respected by the hospital. They're not respected by the patient's family. They keep them alive, but they're not really respected. And when you come in and you're a nurse practitioner and you have all these credentials and you're young and you're beautiful and you have so much going for you, and that's the life that's already been lived for them, that life is not going to come back around for them. And you're young. That's what your nephew wants you to see, is like, Auntie, you're everything they never got to be. They didn't get to have the opportunity, or they weren't able to complete the education, or they're not able to learn what you were able to comprehend and remember and retain. And so when you come in, you got to realize they do look up to you, even if they're resenting you. It's because they know that you have more than they will probably ever have. And so, yeah, they might be a little resentful because they got the stiff bones and joints and feet that hurt, and they've been doing this a lot longer, and they're not getting the pay or the respect. And you come in and immediately you get all of the fanfare, you get to do the hardest jobs and move on, and you deserve that. But that's what your nephew is trying to say. I'm glad that you're shifting to the position of kindness, because you don't have nothing to prove anymore. You've already proved it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more empathy, and like I don't have that need anymore. And yeah, my interactions have been more loving. Like I said, I just never want to fall off track again. So I'm gonna keep coming.
He's really, really proud of you, is what he's saying. He said there was times when I watched my auntie and I was like, yup, she's triggered, like, yup, she's gonna be like, he said it was honestly like shenanigans, them watching you like, oh, let's see what she does with this one and that one. And
I'm sure I was pretty entertainment.
Yeah, it was, but it's like they all watch us down here and laugh at us, and we throw fits over parking spots and traffic, and we get stupid over everything. But he just said, like, if you and this is something for everybody, when you're complaining, or when you're lashing out energetically, there's no space. You're not making space inside of yourself. You think by lashing out at somebody that you're going to feel better. You don't, because that energy just comes from them right back to you. You're pissed at them. They're pissed at you. You're pissed at them. They're mad at you. There's no freedom in that. If you pray about it and give it to God, it's gone from you, and it's not coming back at you from another person. You actually make spiritual room, and then something new can come in. And for you, that was empathy and realization. Because nothing else could have ever changed until you prayed about it. Because when you pray, you get rid of the whole energetic. You throw out the whole situation. You don't even have it. So that they're allowing you to see your progression. And so your nephew was really proud of that. He said, I'm really proud of her but she does need to remember that you do have a status. Like, to them, you're like a doctor. You have to keep like a bedside manner, because people look up to you. And you got to think about you got to kind of have that white coat mentality. Even though you're not a doctor, you are the highest field a nurse will ever go. So